But again, some of the shading was an issue, but I was able to take that one and really filter it and give it a different look. It seems another shot, but again, you guys don't look very happy. Wasn't a big fan of that shot, but if you are, let me know. This one would be great if it wasn't so underexposed. And I probably could fix that up, but it would take some time to do that. And this is one that I had some fun with. So it's got some really nice colors going on, and I really like the light direction. Adds to some fun reflections that I was able to add in the final comic output output sort of thing. And again, not a great photo, but it's in there. And as you can see, that was a photo that I manipulated to make our center spread and really put it to work to really make it a lot different. Here in the trees, but again, not one of my favorites. That one's okay. We have more on the tracks, and there are always there's a few good options in there. I'm not sure I'm crazy about that shot. Can't really see you. A little closer, but again, still shadow issues. It's a little bit better, but I might completely take that out or blend it in with another image so it's not such a ugly modern building. Maybe put something more elegant Edmonton. Again, more trains, all part of your train jumping and eventual landing. And these were some that, because of the angle and the lighting, made it really difficult to see your faces, so I wasn't really able to use them that well, which is why they're kind of absent. This is a really cool picture, and I would like to use it, and I'll probably pop it in too, definitely. It's kind of a nice casual, and I really like the lighting in through the bush, I guess, because it's the river valley. And actually, that's not a bad one of you. I might kind of crop and zoom a little bit so you're more front and center. And again, this was just, in the end, I ended up taking both of these shots and actually blending them into one shot, because there was, one photo where the band looked really good in the background, and there was one that you in the forefront looked a little bit better, so I did some handiwork on those guys. And not a big fan of that one. There's your gazing. Again, we're back to various versions of On the Steps. I went through a number of different, just screwing around in Lightshop. Or Lightroom, rather. Can't even talk. Made that bigger. We're still back to that. Sitting, not standing. Not a big fan of that one. That one's an okay shot, and I do have an edited version of it as well. Kind of a more of a black and white shot I turned it into, just kind of goofing around. Again, I think we used that photo. There's your train wave. And we use that one too, with Ron's typical stance. That was that Edmonton shot that we looked at earlier. That was with some different kind of lighting effects added to it. And right there we got just one of the really, really crappy photos. Not necessarily for what the photo is, but quality-wise, it was definitely subpar, so I added a bunch of noise effects to it to make it look kind of old and processed, but still able to use it. It's kind of a fun studio shot that we might be able to fit in there. So there are lots of other photos, but in general, that is my direction. And as I said in my email, the difficult part, as far as going through and picking the photos and figuring out what the actual layout is going to be, we're in the point where it's kind